What would drive someone to hijack a plane, extort $200,000, and disappear into the wilderness without a trace? This is the story of D.B. Cooper, the man behind one of the most infamous heists in history. The Heist, November 24, 1971. It was the day before Thanksgiving in 1971 when a man using the alias Dan Cooper boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 in Portland, Oregon, bound for Seattle. Dressed in a dark suit, sunglasses, and a tie, he seemed unremarkable. But as the plane took off, he passed a note to a flight attendant, calmly stating he had a bomb in his briefcase. Cooper's demands were straightforward: $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a refueling truck waiting at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Upon landing in Seattle, his demands were met, and he released the passengers in exchange for the money and parachutes. Only the crew remained on board as Cooper directed the plane to head south toward Mexico City, flying low and slow to facilitate his escape. Somewhere over the dense forests of Washington state, near the Lewis River, Cooper lowered the plane's rear stairs and parachuted into the night with the ransom money strapped to him. The FBI launched one of the largest manhunts in U.S. history, searching the wilderness for any signs of Cooper or his parachute. Despite their efforts, no evidence of his landing was found. The mystery deepened in 1980 when a young boy discovered $5,800 in decaying $20 bills buried along the banks of the Columbia River. The serial numbers matched the ransom money, but this discovery only added to the enigma. How did the money end up there? And where was the rest of it? Over the decades, the FBI investigated more than 1,000 suspects, including military personnel, seasoned skydivers, and individuals with aviation expertise. Some of the most notable suspects include Richard Floyd McCoy, a man with a similar hijacking style, but he was ruled out due to conflicting evidence. Kenneth Christensen, a former airline employee with suspicious ties, though no concrete proof emerged. Robert Rackstraw, a Vietnam veteran linked to aviation, whose claims were debunked by lack of evidence. In 2016, after 45 years of investigation, the FBI officially closed the case, citing dwindling resources and the improbability of new evidence emerging. However, amateur sleuths continue to pursue leads, keeping the legend alive. Recent developments, new technologies such as DNA analysis and forensic linguistics have spurred fresh theories. For example, investigators have analyzed particles from Cooper's tie, identifying rare metals used in aerospace engineering, suggesting he may have worked in the industry. Others focus on linguistic clues in his ransom note to narrow down his origins. Despite these efforts, D.B. Cooper's true identity and fate remain a mystery. Theories about his identity have ranged from ex-military personnel to rogue civilians, with over 1,000 suspects being considered by the FBI. The case was officially closed in 2016, but interest remains alive, fueled by amateur sleuths and documentaries. Recent research has reignited intrigue, particularly regarding DNA analysis on Cooper's tie and linguistic patterns in his ransom note, though no breakthroughs have emerged. D.B. Cooper remains a legendary enigma. Could he still be alive? Or is his fate forever hidden in the forests of the Pacific Northwest? One thing's certain, the legend of D.B. Cooper will never fade.